in tongues and lay hands on them.
You should spend at least 1 hour a day praying in unknown tongues. That's what the Bible says. If you want to have more faith, don't pray for it. Just pray in unknown tongues. Can you believe this?
Hello, and blessing to you, for today you will be blessed with the truth. You will know all about speaking in biblical tongues. So, first, you shall know what the gift of interpretation of tongues is. Because I have this holy gift, and I will show you how it looks like. Imagine walking in a place where many different nationalities of people are. You hear them speaking in different languages, languages that you don't understand. But suddenly, they start to speak in your own language. Yes, that's how it looks like. They start to speak in your own mother language. This happened to me, not once, but many times. The very first time, when this happened to me, I was shocked. I stopped two men that was speaking in my own language, and asked them something in my own language, but they understood nothing. I asked something other people too, in my own language, but the same thing happened, they understood nothing. I was shocked. I asked myself, how they can speak my own language, but when I speak to them in my own language, they can't understand it. But most of all, I was shocked, because I came from very small country, and all of this foreign people spoke my mother language. And so, this is how the gift of interpretation of tongues looks like. You understand everything they say in your own language. But when you speak to them in your own language, they understand nothing. And so, in the same way was the gift of speaking in tongues. You speak to foreign people in your own language, and they hear you in their own language. We don't have this gift today, but we know how it used to look like, for we, who have the gift of interpretation of tongues, we know how the gift of speaking in tongues used to look like. Today, the gift of speaking in tongues is no more. For the gift of speaking in tongues was of preaching the gospel to the nations. And so, because man must be saved by faith alone, and today, we have the Bible in every language, and in every nation of this world, today, this gift of speaking in tongues is no more.
Εγώ είμαι η οδός.
Én vagyok az út.
Я есть путь. Yo soy el camino. Ich bin der Wahrheit.
Mimi
Ana huwa.
Moi qui suis le...
Estiver.
Asan putut.
On kundi lamang.
But there is another gift of speaking in tongues for today, speaking in tongues of angels, are tongues that no man can understand. This gift is for once, and for sign only. I had this gift once, and here is how it looks like. Yes, it happened to me one time only. A few months after I accepted Jesus as my only Lord. It happened to me. One night, before sleep, I was ready to pray, and when I start praying, the prayer was loud, and in unknown tongues. I did not know that my voice can be that loud and free. But most of all, I was scary, for I did not know why that happened, and why, for I was a new Christian at that time, not knowing what praying in unknown tongues is. So I stopped it, I said, the Lord's Prayer, and went to sleep. And so, what happened to me was a sign that we are not alone. And so, I bear witness that praying in unknown tongues that no man understands, is for sign, and sign only. And, Apostle Paul is my witness. For Apostle Paul said, let him that speaked in an unknown tongue, pray that he may interpret. For if I prayed in an unknown tongue, my spirit prayed, but I understood nothing. And so, the truth is that this people don't speak in tongues. For this prayer, in unknown tongue, happens once only, and one time only. The truth is that this people are pushing words. By pushing words in their tongues, makes them Bubbling, that's all they do, bubbling. Please be careful. Deception is everywhere. Many are deceiving. Many are deceived. And many, not knowingly, are deceiving others.